Good morning. It is dark and early. It's 6:30 this morning. We up early. Today is Monday. I am going to have you spend the morning with me. Let me show you what my morning routine looks like. I wake up every morning and make him breakfast. And this is my process right now. I really disliked waking up in the morning, but now that I've been doing it so consistently, it's gotten easier. I still am not a fan of it, but it isn't like I'm being dragged out of bed against my will. I also have tried to turn it off at night because I know I'm gonna get up in the morning. So it becomes better. And actually, I mean, it's good because this piece has allowed me to get on schedule or start to create a schedule and stick to it. So, and we're also going to bed at the same time, and it's just better. But yeah, I'm still not a fan of waking up and having to be on anybody's time frame. It's so unnatural and cruel, and yeah, I'm not a fan. So a trick that I learned in culinary school. Yeah, I went to culinary school a few years for baking and pastry arts. The trick that we learned when you're baking, you want your eggs and your ingredients to be room temperature. They just incorporate better. So a trick to get your eggs warm, we would run some warm water over them. Da, 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 da. Look at that. Let you in on that magistry. Or magic tree. I let you in on the magic. So yesterday, I just tapped my hands like doo-doo. I felt like Dave Chappelle when he's doing a stand-up and he taps the microphone on his leg. It's like doot. That's how I felt. So yesterday I posted my video. Well, I uploaded my video to YouTube. And y'all, it took forever for that little video to upload. And this was just a little short 7-minute video. And I was sitting there and I was watching the percentage of how, see, I'm over here playing around and not being on my stuff. Normally I'm cooking my sausage. It's already fully cooked, but I like to get a nice little Maillard browning on it. Oh, look at me using culinary terms. And it's 6:30 in the morning. I got my brain engaged and stuff. That was my biggest complaint when I first started waking up to make his breakfast and the reason I didn't want to do it on a daily basis is because I felt like it's enough that I'm up, but I gotta have my brain fully engaged and trying to function. I can't do that early in the morning. I'm saying I can't. I just didn't want to do it early in the morning. I'm capable. It's interesting how we tell ourselves I can't do something. We are more than capable. We just choose not to, or we don't want to. What is the temperature this morning? It's cold. See, this is that BS. So it was 73 yesterday. Now it's 35. I can't. You could tell yesterday the way that the wind was coming and blowing. It just felt like winter is coming. I have my empty bowl so I can just tap and break. Voila, look at that, girl. So can you believe I'm doing all of this and I haven't even had a cup of coffee? See, it's amazing when I say I can't function or I can't do something. Bullshit. I just don't want to. because I did all this. I cracked some jokes. I cracked some eggs. Oh my goodness, I am on one. Oh, sans coffee. You like my little Yeti? She's cute, isn't she? Yeah, she is a doll. Boy, I feel like a short order cook. With most things, this is how I start off. I be cooking with gas. If this didn't take so long, what I like to try to do is just use this skillet to make the eggs. I really like waking up early and just keeping this as part of my routine, my daily routine, because then it allows me to get a jump on my day. A while back, I would go back to sleep, but it's just disruptive. So I don't do it. I stay awake and I try to get in bed at a decent hour. I don't take naps during the day. I also have no problem breaking routine on the weekend. Oh, so back to my video yesterday. It was taking forever to upload. And I did it around 8:30. By the time the video, I think, was uploaded and public, it might have been like 9:15. And that was making me a little nervous, y'all. Because, you know, I'm on this 100-day challenge, and this is just my own challenge. Well, inspired by my mentor Glow for the new year. But I had a little setback, but the setback is a setup because it set me up for 100 days of consistency with that milestone culminating on my 50th birthday. Talk about a setup. I don't like that it was 9 o'clock and my video was posted and it seemed like it was taking forever. Like, I need stuff like that to happen earlier in the day. So all of this is trial and error and experimentation. Just trying to find, you know, the sweet spot where it works. All of that. So I mean, I'm not tripping, but it was interesting to notice my feelings and how I felt. It's like watching paint dry. What is on our agenda for today? Well, still trying to get it together. Like, I'm going to edit some shorts and hopefully it doesn't take me as long as it did yesterday. Then I can have a few days of content for shorts already ready. I didn't tell y'all, I applied for a job last week and I got called for an interview today at 5 at the Holiday Inn Express. So Brandy, I thought you didn't want to work for anybody. I don't. But there's a method to my madness. If I am gonna work for somebody, I want it to be extremely mutually beneficial. So what does that mean? That means that in addition to being compensated with pay, there is some other benefit that I am receiving in exchange for my employment. So Holiday Inn Express is a hotel chain. What do those benefits look like? Perhaps discounts on stays. And so that helps my business, the Runaway Reset. There's a method to my madness. I'm being intentional. I'm not like, yes, we all have to work until we can create a business, build a business, and start doing our own thing. Look at these eggs. Let me show you. Look at that. It's basically a whole omelet. With all that talking, it's only 6:48, and we have created these beautiful eggs for Mr. Drop them on there. My top it with a little more cheese. I pop it back in the oven to try to melt this shredded cheese. Get on there. Try to make the sandwich a little more even. Falling out, but it's all right. It's gonna fall in his belly just fine. Whoever complained about getting too much sandwich is good. There we go. Look, it's hanging off. So Mister's gone on his way to work. Now, for us, this is when I start my planning and strategizing for the day. If I were, I think, a lot better, I would do it at the end of yesterday when I've, before I've gone to bed. But hey, we're working on consistency, can refine and improve at a later date. Without starting, that's my big message. Just start. You can't wait until everything is perfect or what you think is perfect. This is what's happening. This is my journey of 100 days to 50. Do I have any goals for this journey? To get to 100 days and turn 50. That's goal number one, first and foremost. I think I'm just really taking it one day at a time, but now have added a little more thematic countdown. We're out here trying to figure it out and show up consistently. Also trying to make a little change so that I don't feel so much guilt about taking this trip and investing in the business. I don't want to be doing things that are not in alignment with moving us forward. And with starting a business, you have to take risks and you have to invest and you have to do things. And I just want it to be more calculated and get out of my own head, right? And just be like, hey, you are not the person that you used to be. You have spent 3 years of trying to heal yourself and start anew. My continued goal is just to try to be a better me. Ultimately, I would love to have 1,000 followers on YouTube, some longer watch time. I'm just going to continue moving forward. I hope you have a great day, and I will talk to you tomorrow. 95 more days. Look at us. We just checking off days just like that. 5 days. All right. Till tomorrow.